Hey, 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 what's going on? This is Sunshine.
That's E.
And this is the time for.
Story time.
All right.
Yes, we're back. More story time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying learning about that guy right there.
Yeah, listen. I'm not a hard guy to learn about. I'm a very simple person. Like I said, I'm everyone's best friend because, I'm very easy to please. As long as there's no disrespect, we can be good. I'm okay with it. I get along with pretty much everybody. I don't know too many people. I don't really even know anybody that I don't get along with. So this is how it is. But these questions, this particular question, you put it that way, it seems like a simple question, but you really got to noodle through it because there's a lot of other things around it that you got to think about. And
I'm not giving no difficult question now.
No, it's not a difficult question. You just got to put a little thinking in involved. That's it. And this question is, if you can live the rest of your life at a particular age, what age would it be?
Excuse me. Now you talking about exact number?
I want an exact number because what happens is, as people get, especially when people get older, that number changes. I've heard people that's like in their 50s, 60s or 70s say that the mid-50s were their prime years. That was it. That was prime years. Of course, some people think in the 20s. And, so that changes as they get older because you view things differently when you're not in it or you're not there. Once you get there, you view it a little differently. It's like, wow. I remember hearing that couple...
I'm sorry.
No, I just heard a couple of teenagers, they were talking about somebody, and they said, saying something, and they used the age 40. I think, 40, that's old. To them, 40 was old. But 40 is old until you get to 40. It's not as old as you thought it was. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
So you're talking about any age, whether you've reached that age or...
Yeah, you go back forward or stay where you are. It's up to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say maybe... Only have to get one? Only get one?
Just get one age, yeah. You're only doing one age at one time. And for the rest of your time.
Okay, I'm going to go with probably 42.
42. That's a beautiful number, 42, because it's not, that warrants some explanation. When you say 42. Not 40, not 45, but 42. So... why is that? Or you just...
Okay, so I selected 42. Not that I remember anything significant occurred in my 40 when I was 42.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm not a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Not in my 20s where people, you still wet behind the ears. That kind of thing. 30s, I guess 30s were okay. But you're still kind of learning and still kind of grasping straws from life or whatever. So I think in my 40s, you kind of like stabled out for me. Having children, still physically able to get around, get to the gym, go to the amusement park. I'm a roller coaster rider, skydiving, this kind of stuff like that I enjoy, So I no significant reason why I picked 42. I just thought it was, I'm still young enough to do a lot of things. And not too old where I'm aching and having all these issues. That they say people used to say, once you hit your 40s, you can start having knee pain, shoulder pain, all this. That not necessarily so. I guess it's on the individual, although I guess it does happen. But I just think you're more physically able to and capable of doing things. still in your 40s, and I just picked 42.
Okay.
No particular reason.
Right. It's funny with numbers. I'm a numbers guy. What's funny about numbers is like 42, going from 42 to 45 seemed like a bigger jump than from 39 to 42, even though it's 3 years between. The 2 years is because you look at 39 and 40, woo, but then 42 and 50 I feel like it's, it's weird how that is. But for me, and like I said, I had to consider everything, because especially if you have a lot of family, you kind of got to consider that if I say a particular age, somebody's going to catch up, or I'm going to be behind somebody that, those kind of things. But my ideal age, if I stay...
I mean, but if everybody was like that, but go ahead.
Yeah, okay. My particular age would be 25. I only say that because that seems to be the perfect age where you fit in with pretty much everything except under 18. Anything else you kind of fit into. So health-wise, usually you're going to be in one of your best shape. When you talk about professional players at their prime, most of them, that's when they start to, they've been 2 or 3 years in the professional basketball league or football league, so they're like in their prime. You're usually not going to have any health problems at that time. Another thing is that's when you start getting a better break on insurance, in your insurance. The other thing is when it comes to different legal things like renting cars and things that 25 is that age. You got to be at least 25. So I mean, people might say 21 because then you can drink and smoke. I don't do either of those, but that's you still limited on other things you can do. No one feels at 25 that if you date somebody that's 42 is as crazy. You're still kind of in that ballpark where you can kind of be all over the map and still somewhat fit in. If you go to the club or go out to the bar or whatever and they say he's 25, okay, that fits him. If you're out partying at a club, okay, that's him at the whatever. I mean, it's the age where you can pretty much do anything outside of the ones that's underage. You just kind of fit in. So I would do that because it's just the less worrying about aches and pains and all those things. But 42 sounds like a pretty, that's not bad either. I mean, eventually I'm going to get there, and I'll tell you how I feel when I get to 42. What was I laughing for? Okay. But, I'm going to go with 25 because, for all those reasons I say, that it's just, to me, the ideal age.
Because you're going to stay 25.
That's true. I'm sorry. That's life. I'm just going to have to hang out with the 42-year-olds from time to time to see how that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm good at 25. No. That's a solid. Be honest with you, 42 is not bad if you actually do all the things you do, eating right and exercise and do all those things you're supposed to do. 42 is not going to be bad. You really can get up in your 50s and be decent. That's another big thing about it. To me, the biggest thing is about health. It's not that because you get somebody that's 55 that's going to be great shape, but they might be taking this kind of medication for this. They're still doing good. The numbers look good. Their lab work look good because they're taking certain medications. But, I mean, the ideal is not to have to take anything. And every now and then if you splurge or act crazy or eat too much of this or whatever, it kind of clears through your system and you kind of reboot and you start all over again. So that's what 25 gives you a lot. So I'm going to go with 25. And see, 25 is 42 divided by 2. No, but yeah, I'm going to go with 25. So, I mean, you all let us know what y'all think you guys may do or what age you want to be at. I guess if we actually had an ideal or we're going to do, I guess we couldn't do too much dating. I guess the both of us.
Okay, well, because I'll be a.
Now I might be I might be able to date your daughter or something maybe because you'd be 42 and I'd be 20. Yeah, I probably date your. Well, she probably just graduated from high school. Then I have to wait for her to get out of high school then. But yeah, that's what the thing. But before we get out of here, do us a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Get that out the way. But also, what I would like to do is really comment down below. Let us know how you feel about that. And I do believe that's it.
That is it. Thanks for following Sunshine and E.